Create a Formula One movie from scratch and don't stop until you're done. That was the task I gave Claude Opus 4.7 and GPT 5.5. The craziest part about this video is that GPT spent over 1 hour working on this movie from start to finish. Both models used Blender MCP for the 3D scenes, ElevenLabs for audio, and VideoEdit MCP for the media file assembly and motion graphics. To get this to work, we first need to connect the Blender MCP and the VideoEdit MCP. For Blender, you start by downloading the add-on from the Blender MCP GitHub repo, and then you open Blender. Go to Edit, Preferences, Add-ons, click Install from Disk, select the add-on file, and enable it. Then press N in the 3D viewport to open the side panel. Find Blender MCP and hit Start MCP Server. That opens a socket on port 9876, and Blender just sits there waiting for instructions. For Claude Code, you're working in the desktop app. Go to Settings, then Developer, then Edit Config, and you'll see the Claude Desktop Config JSON file. You add a Blender entry under MCP servers with the command set to UVX and the argument Blender MCP, save that, restart Claude. The Blender tools are loaded and ready. For codecs, you're also in a desktop app. You go to Settings, then click on MCP Servers. Add server and enter UVX as the command to launch, Blender-MCP as the argument, and the working directory. My working directory, for example, is on my desktop in a folder called Codecs Blender. Once it's configured, Codecs picks up the Blender tools automatically when you start a session. Next, we need to connect VideoEdit MCP, which by the way is the only video editing platform built for the use of AI agents. The setup is simple. You just go to VideoEditMCP.com, click on this curl command, and paste it into your terminal. Once it's done installing, the VideoEdit MCP app will open. Click your email and click on Connect AI Agent, then click Connect. The connection will show it's ready. Once you open the AI agent, the app will finalize the connection. And that's it. Your AI agent now has full video editing capabilities. Let's see what they came up with. First up, Claude Opus 4.7. Claude completed the task in 39 minutes and 20 seconds. Total tokens used, 275,000. Claude wrote a 6-act script with 2 original drivers, Marcus Sterling, a 34-year-old British 3-time champion, and Diego Vega, a 22-year-old Spanish rookie. It generated all 39 audio files in parallel, including 19 voice lines, 15 sound effects, and 5 music tracks. It built procedural F1 cars in Blender from primitive shapes, rendered 10 scenes, and assembled a final timeline with 117 clips across 6 tracks. The finished movie runs 4 minutes, and Claude titled it Drive to Survive: The Final Lap. Here is the movie Claude made.
20 drivers, 10 teams, 1 championship, and tonight, only one will walk away a legend. Marcus Vance, 3-time world champion. Tonight, he leads by 1 point, and one mistake will cost him everything.
And
in 2.5 seconds, an entire crew rewrites the race.
Bucks. Hit this lap.
He's going for it. Wheel to wheel. Incredible move by Marcus Vance.
Yellow flags. Yellow flags.
Behind him, chaos. Ahead of him, destiny.
Last lap, Marcus Vance, the championship lap of his life.
Yes. World champion.
Marcus, you're a legend, mate. You did it.
Marcus Vance, 4-time world champion. They said pressure breaks people. He proved it makes legends.
So that was Claude's film. Now let's see what GPT 5.5 came up with. Total time, 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 23 seconds. Total tokens used, 349,000. GPT wrote an original race documentary script titled The Last Lap, which Anthropic might sue them because we already know how they feel about similar names. GPT generated 8 narration chunks, 24 fictional team radio lines, 12 sound effect and ambience beds, and 1 full original instrumental score running 305 seconds. It built 8 Blender scenes covering the garage, data prep, starting grid, launch, chase, rain decision, final lap duel, and aftermath. The final timeline includes the 8 video scenes plus 6 motion graphics overlays for titles, telemetry, rain callouts, the final lap package, and the end card. The finished movie runs 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Let's take a look.
Before the lights, before the noise, there is a room where nobody says the thing out loud. That today might be the day the machine asks for more than you have.
Radio check.
Loud and clear.
Then breathe. We go in 3.
They sell it as speed, they measure it in tenths, they put it on screens and call it a gap. But inside the helmet, a tenth is not a number, it is a confession. How late can you brake? How much can you trust a tire you cannot see? How much of yourself can you leave on one corner and still come back whole? Then the world becomes simple. Clutch, throttle, bite point. 1,000 decisions compressed into the first 3 seconds. And just like that, the season has a pulse.
Still there, clear.
The beautiful lie of racing is control. The driver controls the car, the team controls the plan, the pit wall controls the future, but the sky has its own strategy.
Radar says rain in 4 minutes.
Copy. Mode push. We need the window.
Rear's moving. I can keep it there, but not forever.
This is where the story stops being about speed. Anyone can be
Box
brave when the car
opposite.
agrees with them.
Box
The
opposite.
question is what you do when it starts
Crack
saying
half
no.
dry. If we stop now, we give it away.
If we wait and rain in, we lose everything.
Decision now.
One more lap.
Copy. One more lap. Make it count.
There is a kind of silence at 200 miles
Gap
an hour.
610.
Not quiet.
Battery available.
Silence like the whole world has stepped back to see what you choose. The
You
move is
will
not
only
born
get
in
one
the braking
chance.
zone. It begins long
know.
before that. In the simulator, in failure, in the night you did not sleep. In every lap where the answer was no, and you came back asking again.
Deploy. Deploy.
Now.
The line does not change a person. It reveals the person they have been building in secret.
That is P1. P1.
Say again.
You won it.
They call it drive to survive, but surviving is only the beginning. The drive is what teaches you who you are.
Okay, so what do you guys think? Comment down below who you thought did a better job. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this.